almost dropped my drink. That would have been catastrophic. AIDS. Oh, hello, Night. My iPad's freaking dead, so I'm gonna be doing this while it charges. Legit just telling Whisper that you're usually not on during weekends, and then like 2 seconds later, oh yeah. Oh. There's no music for real? Or is it just not loud enough? Here, I'll blast it up. Bruh. Nah, it's a giveaway. This nerd, bro. What's with the freaking broken heart emojis, bro? Why don't you know, Whisper? Just 'cause. You fell off? Bro. And so many heart emojis. Who are you drawing? The biker cat girl. Hello there. Hi, hi, hi. Dude, that's one person in a stream that's not a friend. That's crazy, bro. I hope you like that I traumatized Elle some more night. Huh? I mean, what? Did you work on it since yesterday? No. You need to DM me something? Oh no. Go ahead and DM it to me. Alright, let me check. Bro. What am I supposed to respond to that? Good for you? Congratulations. That's a accomplishment for me. I couldn't have the confidence to ask for a number, let alone give her mine. Bro. Well, I mean, hey, look. I'm glad it worked out. I think I like this one better. Yeah. That's an accomplishment right there. Get out of here. That's crazy. I Like a girl's Instagram once in my life. I felt like I was going to die on the spot, honestly. That's crazy. Changed my world level and I regret it, and now I have to wait 7 more hours. Bro, did you put it higher or lower? I'm assuming lower. Yeah, your rewards are gonna be so trash now. Been 3 months since I won? Oh yeah, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right, you're right. I just realized, yeah. The thing is, I was working on it on my iPad. I put it lower to fight stuff, but it still took too long, so I might as well wait for you to hop on. But now I have the rewards. Yeah, you gotta wait till my iPad finishes charging. Oh, guess what, guys? I watched the Backrooms movie last night in the theater on accident. What do you mean on accident? Was it good? It's very, I feel like there's a very specific target audience. You know what I mean? I feel like for the people who don't know what Backrooms is, they'll be like, bro, what the heck is this? I feel like it might be too slow paced for people who don't enjoy psychological horror and just want jump scary horror. That like action happens all the time. I accidentally watched a 2 hour movie because we were supposed to watch Obsession, but my sister bought the wrong tickets because she was so hyped. She wanted to watch it. She accidentally bought the wrong tickets because we bought it online. So you can claim like seats together. So we sat in there and some other dude was like, "Hey, I think you're in my seat." And They're like, no, we bought these, and they're like, oh, okay, I guess it was an error on their part. And then we check and we're like, wait a minute, we got the wrong tickets, so we had to go watch the back rooms because those are the tickets we had. So yeah, it's crazy. I'm gonna watch it Tuesday. Cool, cool, cool. I like it. In my opinion, I liked it. It's the type of movie that makes you, I guess, like as it played, it's the type of movie that makes you want to think a lot, if that makes sense. Like it makes you be like, oh, that's what this means. Like different interpretations. And the more it plays, the closer to the end you get, the more you're like, you understand it. And then at the very end, you're like, okay, I understand the whole movie now. And it's almost like you gotta watch it a second time, so that way you catch things where you're like, okay, that's what that meant. That's what this means. That's why this looks like that. That's why this happened. So I think it's a movie that deserves a second watch. I'm not glazing it, in my opinion. I don't think it's something that people should like be full glazing, because it's like I feel like some people just like Backroom so much that they just glaze. There's a lot of glaze of like any harsh critique. They're like, no, no, there's nothing wrong with it. The movie's perfect. Like, no, it could definitely have some spots where I feel like we're a little too slow or just useless noise, but it wasn't bad. I liked it. You have to like appreciate it, you know what I mean? I think anyone who likes Backrooms will most likely like the movie, I guess. It depends, because that's the thing. It's like that's the target audience in a way. It's obviously not made for very, very specific people. Of course, it's going to be made for the Backrooms fans, but you want to make it watchable for other people so they can enjoy it too and get into it themselves, you know? But I feel like it could be split opinions. Some hardcore fans would hate it because it's not what they would expect. Some hardcore fans would love it just because it's Backrooms. It's kind of like the FNAF movie, where it's like diehard fans would be like, "Oh yes, this is our movie. This is number one," and other diehard fans would be like, "No, it should have been this way or it should have been that way." You know what I mean? It really is just different of opinions, I guess. That's crazy, bro. But yeah, I liked it. Oh, I want to like talk about it more, but I don't want to spoil it for you, so I'm gonna wait. The only thing I liked about the FNAF movie is how well the animatronics looked. That's crazy, bro. 18 minutes in. Am I the only... What? In my opinion, the only sing-worthy movie in theaters right now is Michael Jackson. Bro! Because it's crazy because when the movie ended and we were like walking out, you can hear a lot of people saying, "Well, that was something." Like a lot of people sounded disappointed and were like trying hard to justify it for themselves. Other people were asking each other like, "So, were you guys scared?" And like you can hear in their tone where they were like, "Oh, I don't think they enjoyed it." They were like, "So, I mean, I guess it was interesting. Like they sounded like they were trying to like it, but I think it probably just wasn't their taste. You know what I mean? But I feel like, well, I mean, at least they gave it a shot. A couple people left during the movie, I think. Either that or they like had explosive diarrhea and never came back. So, but I guess some people just it wasn't for them, you know? My mom didn't like it, and well, it's not that she didn't like it. She was just like, I don't get it. She expected more. It's because she's used to like I'm telling you, a lot of people are used to like the jump scary, loud all the time, everything. There's action, and if there's not action, then it's just spooky information type. Reason you haven't watched it because you have to watch the first one on your PC. Oh, yeah, he's a young director, yeah. But I mean, if you think about it, you can't. You'll get help from real writers and directors, obviously. I think. I mean, I don't. I'm just speaking for what I know, but like you have a whole crew. Yeah, it's your movie, but you know, depending on the studio and stuff that you're like getting help from to actually make your movie, they got to be able to jump on board with you. You can't just be like, oh yeah, I want this and this, and I want lasers, and I want talking robots, and this. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna have a standard that they want you to meet. But as much as the creative freedom you want is, you know, I don't know how limited it is or isn't in the. But yeah, regardless, I enjoyed it. So that's what matters to me. I wish there was more time for like certain things. I don't want to spoil it for Night, so I don't want to give too much detail. But I wish there was more screen time for the spooky. I guess that's what I'll call it. The spookiness. I wish there was more time for that. I feel like I'm not being specific, but again, I don't want to spoil it for Night or anyone else. Well, like Backrooms has so many different versions and different opinions on how it works, and I'm guessing they probably went with something that most people didn't agree on or something. No, I think a lot of people confuse the games as well. Like they're fan games, bro. Like the reason why, like even I low key got so into it at one point that I was like, oh my gosh, I think this is, this from the game, and I'm like, wait, no, that game is fan made. So there's no way that's gonna show up unless they ask permission for it, and then again, that person who made the game would get credit in the movie. But a lot of like the stuff that shows up is like, oh wait, no, that's not from the actual videos, from the actual fan footage. I don't know. I feel like if we're talking in terms of the rooms, I feel like it could be absolutely anything. They could have added a completely brand new room in the movie, and I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't be too mad about it because it's the back rooms, bro. Like anything shows up there, especially if you understand the movie at the end when you find out what it actually means in the end. Then you'll understand why the back rooms are the back rooms. Is there a party room? Why you talking about like where the dang, I forgot what they were called. Groovy Avatar, thank you. Bustin' gently. Why do you have a Russian nickname? Take a guess. Take a guess. Because my favorite word is melancholy. But that's it's not really like a emotion or feeling that that I like, I guess, to describe. And that word in Russian is a feeling you can't really describe. So I think it fits very well. Bro doesn't believe I'm Russian. I guess I'm not Russian. Newsflash. Well, I guess it's just cool that I can speak different languages. I'll start speaking Spanish right now. "100% legally, I'm not Russian. 100% legally, I'm not anything, actually. I don't exist, matter of fact. So everything you're seeing is actually non-existent. It's happening in your head. You're actually in the back rooms right now." What? I'm not anything. Apparently, according to... Probably both. I got bad posture right now. Your ears. Wait, what about it? Oh, more like my dogs. Why did people... Why are hands so hard? Hmm. Clip Studio. I'm using Clip Studio right now. Is Krita good? I want to learn, but I'm kind of lost with everybody saying different ones. Well, I used Procreate on the iPad for since forever. Before that, I used Autodesk Sketchbook on on those Amazon tablets, a Kindle Fire, back in like I don't even know, whenever they used to come out still. And then other than that, people use Fire Alpaca, but I use that for animation, or I used to use that for animation. Uh, but yeah, I've heard Krita's good. Also one that I wanted to use, but I never got a chance to actually use it was Paint Tool Sai. People used to always use Paint Tool Sai back then, bro. I've always wanted to learn to use it, but I mean, I got Clip Studio now, so you know. But yeah, it's whatever you want. Yep. But yeah, I think Krita's a good option. Hold up, Knight. You still use Krita at some point? Because I know you switched to Clip Studio too, I think. But like, if you have patience, you can use Krita. Oh no. Why you say it like that? Like it's bad? Let me guess, you don't have patience for it. It is I, the one, the only, Ruru. Beautiful. Lovely entrance. Except Knight decided to comment in between them. It's just pros to do some things. What's good? Welcome. You made it. Nice selling my aura. Dang, Knight, that's crazy. Show some respect, Knight. Come on now. We're gonna have to square up. I said my bad. That's crazy. That's what you basically saying. Eek. Your bro's merciful. Yes, that is indeed Knight. Clip layers, you have to put the layers you want in a folder and it works a little differently. Oh man, I don't have the patience. Oh wait, I literally gave up that fast. Oh my gosh, why does it do that? Dude, I filed my pen so hard. Something told me in my bones it was you. I felt on my left pinky toe, bro. Hmm. That's the secret. What conversation am I in? No! I need to remove that! Night. Story time. I should have saved that movie theater story for now then. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Wait, I need to think of a story. I need to think of a story, bro. She used the forbidden. Exactly. I need to think of a story. Uh. I gotta think. New people. Retell the hot dog sandwich story? Oh, come on. It's not girly to burp, don't do that. Bro. Wait, what was the hot dog sandwich story? I think it was just I can't remember. All I remember is that I did a run. Okay. Okay, here it goes.
So the story went that one day I was hungry and instead I wanted hot dogs, right? Because we were broke and that's all I can afford. In order to create these hot dogs, I needed bread. I don't have bread. So what I used was sandwich bread. It was the only thing we had, and as long as it didn't go bad, then it was usable. Okay? So just picture it. So just grab one slice of bread, throw it on a table, get a sausage, you know, to make a hot dog, whatever, straight from the fridge, cold. Don't even put it in the microwave. Cold, slimy, wet, whatever. Cold. Put it on the middle of the sandwich bread, that slice. And then you put whatever you want in it. You could put ketchup, mustard, your hot sauce, whatever you want on it. Then you fold it up like a taco. Actually, you can put the little hot dog thing, you can put the sausage in like the middle, diagonally, horizontally, vertically, whichever way you want. And then you eat it.
Whoa! That's not the story you were talking about? Which one? Hold up. Sausage sandwich. Yeah, but actually, no, it's still a hot dog. You just don't have the bread. The moldy bread? Wait, what? Wait. I'm trying to remember, because now you got me tripping. Because I remember, yeah, I know what you're talking about, moldy bread, but I don't know if there was a story for it. It was dark and you stuck your hand in the bag. Oh, and it was moldy. They told the story before, I'm not crazy. Night. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. Because I can't remember. I mean, I remember that, yeah, but I don't know if it was much of a story. That's what I'm trying to... The burps altered her brain. Oh no, Night. You give up. I can't remember. Have I told it on stream before? I think I have, probably. It's easier for me to remember something if it just happened, though. The only old story I remember is probably Burnt Chicken. When I got on voice chat for the first time. I mean, when I spoke on voice chat for the first time. I got on it before multiple times, but first time I actually spoke on the voice chat. Yeah, Burnt Chicken. Yeah, you basically said it. It was dark. I wanted to make hot dog. The actual hot dog bread, I got it out. I stuck my hand in it to grab it, and I felt it. Oh wait, I got a story. I got a better story here. I'll redeem it. I'll redeem it. I don't know if I told the story before. You might remember. You might not. Because I don't know if I told it. I don't think I told it on stream. I can't remember, but we'll find out. Ready? Okay, here we go. I hate using this freaking voice. Anyway. So.
The story went, it was leftover day and we had nothing to eat, right? And I wanted to watch some YouTube while eating. So I grabbed the chicken from the fridge. Actually, no, it wasn't even in the fridge. It was in the microwave. There was some leftover, like wings, drumsticks. They're like spicy drumsticks that were in the microwave, okay? Oh no, you got it! Couldn't be me. What, do you need me to wait for you to come back? Should I wait? Or should I pretend the story's over when she comes back?
How's she supposed to answer that? I don't know, bro. You tell me. She can see the chat. You tell her. No, I'm kidding. The voice is so high pitched, the mic couldn't take it. That's crazy. What did they ask? Nothing? Anyway, let me finish the story. Here we go. Here we go. I was just saying I should pretend the story's over. So. I got 20 seconds left. That's crazy. Just pretend this is like the fuzziness of the ripped shorts. W, you missed the story. Let's go! Accidentally invaded Poland. Okay, anyway, here we go. I'll continue it.
Leftover chicken spicy drumsticks in the microwave that was left there for a whole day. Okay? It was only in there for one day. And it was leftover day because, again, broke, and if there's enough food that's left over, just eat it for that day, bro. Not that serious. So I put it in the microwave, I cook it. I didn't take it out to look at it, I just cook it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna find a YouTube video so I can eat the drumsticks while I...
Okay.
So I took it out the microwave, it was hot, it was ready. I go on the couch with the plate, I grab a drink, I get my iPad, and I'm like, alright, we're gonna watch some YouTube videos. And I found some, I was scrolling, and I was super ready to eat. You know what happens next? Try to guess what happens next. You'll never guess. Maybe. A burp? Nope. So what happens is I look down at the plate. I look down because I'm about to grab one of the drumsticks. And when I look at the plate, I was like, what the heck is that? Is that rice? And I look closer and they're moving. Now what looks like rice grains, but it's moving. Freaking maggots. Maggots. I kid you not, maggots. I look down at my plate and they're crawling around squirming. I cooked them in the microwave and they survived. I was about to grab it and take a bite out of it without looking, bro, because I was gonna watch a YouTube video. Maggots.
That's the story. I almost ate maggots. Chicken with maggots on it. And there was so many. I don't know how I did. It's because I never took it out the microwave to check. I literally just turned the microwave on. I knew the chicken was in there and I was like, okay, cool. The chicken's in there. I'm just gonna eat it for today. Where'd you even get that? I don't